Hey guys, welcome back to my gaming channel. I'm so excited you're here. This is one of my favorite bedroom builds ever. We're doing Princess Jasmine's Royal Suite slash Cove. At first, this was a mess, and I'm going to show you. It did not come together at first. And then when I finally figured it out, it came together so nicely. This has to be my favorite bedroom build yet. So let's go into my Desert Palace in Eternity Isle, and let's start this build. To start this build, we're using the warm rustic tile and this gorgeous blue and gold wallpaper. I also wanted to start with the celestial items because I thought that the blue and gold items would work really well here. But I soon realized it just did not work. But I wanted to show you guys what it looked like at the beginning to show you that sometimes you don't know what you're doing and you just have to play around until you find what you're looking for. So what I ended up doing was putting down every blue item that I thought could work, from Cinderella to the Little Mermaid, all these different blue items, and you'll see that eventually I decide on what works best. I knew I wanted to add in some of the Little Mermaid mirrors and tables because they have that beautiful blue that really matches the Princess Jasmine aesthetic. Then I realized that we have this gorgeous Beauty and the Beast reading nook window, and I feel like Jasmine would have something like this. It has that gorgeous Middle Eastern aesthetic with the gorgeous curtains, and I feel like Jasmine, who's a reader who wants to travel and see the world, would also have something like this in her room. Again, I put down a lot of blue items like this charter rug, and then I realized that that did not work. But I put down a bunch of blue items like Cinderella furniture, the Cinderella lantern, little archway, some boxes, just a bunch of blue items to start getting a feel of what would work in this build. Once I realized that I had these tea sets crafted and the gorgeous blue Oswaldian elegant dining chairs, I knew I had to use those. So we're going to create a gorgeous tea area on the opposite side of the bed, and we're also going to change out this bed for a Beauty and the Beast draped bed. I also went in with these ancient landing lamp posts. I think the blue glowing lights just work well here. They work perfectly here. On the opposite side, we're going to create this beautiful tea set area. So we're going to have these seating nooks that really make it feel like Jasmine hosts a lot of elegant people here, and it just has that super grandiose princess feeling. Next to the bed, I added some of the Cinderella chairs as well as one of the pearl benches and a Little Mermaid mirror on top of the wall, on top of the chair, to give it a little seating nook look. For this aesthetic, I really wanted it to feel grand and large, and so to make that look, you want to add a lot of little areas. This is going to break up the space and make the room feel super large. Now I switched out the bed with one of the Beauty and the Beast beds. This one is purple and green, so it clashes a little bit, but it matches still. It has that beautiful draped look, and I think it matches the Princess Jasmine aesthetic nicely. I wish we had something like this in blue, but for now this is going to work, and I'm going to show you what I use later on to make it look a little bit more Princess Jasmine-y. I also added one of the telescopes here because Jasmine is a world traveler type, right? She loves to read maps and look at the stars. So I think this works really well here. This looks to me like something she would have in her room. Like one of her hobbies is to watch the stars and imagine the world and look at her people. She loves the people. She wants to be a part of their world. We're also going to go in with Cinderella mirrors and a bunch of the wall candelabras. And you can't forget oil lamps and gold vases here. You really want to add that royal aesthetic. To me, her room would be full of gold vases and beautiful perfumed items and tea sets and just really beautiful Middle Eastern style items. I also feel like because she's so royal and has a lot of opulence to her aesthetic, she's going to have big statues in her room. She's going to have fountains. So I'm dropping in one of the Hercules fountains with some tiles, some water tile underneath. And I thought it'd be really cute to add one of the Beauty and the Beast lions statues because it gives that illusion that Raja is in the room with her. Hopefully we get Raja as a companion in the game eventually. I would love to see that. I'm also going to drop in a bunch of items like blue glass flowers and a bunch of droppables like potions and gems that match the aesthetic. So we have the blue and turquoise tiles. We have a bunch of the blue and turquoise gems, and we're going to place that all around the build. I also added in a bunch of the gold vases of different sizes. So we have the big ones and the small ones. We're also going to put the blue glass flowers around the fountain. I think it looks really, really lush and beautiful. I thought it made a lot of sense too for her to have this potpourri like herb on the wall, just because I feel like she would have like some type of perfume herbs on her walls or in her bedroom. She definitely has the best smelling room of all the princesses. We're also going to add a bunch of melted candles everywhere. And I love the idea of having a bunch of these blue gift boxes. Not only do they match the color palette, but I think it makes sense, right? Because her father's the Sultan. He's trying to marry her off. So she probably has a bunch of princes sending her gifts from all over the world in these beautiful blue boxes. I also went in one of these Oswald dining chairs in front of the bed, and it looks so perfect. It added the right amount of blue to the bed area to tie it all in, and it kind of camouflages the green on the bed as well and makes it fit the aesthetic better. I also went in with more gems of different blue tones, as well as these tunish canisters, because to me they kind of look like cool artifacts or like gifts. Something that just looks regal and royal, again, to give that aesthetic that she has a ton of opulence around her. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love, love, love how this build is turning out. And even if you don't leave a comment, leave me an emoji, a tiger, a castle, something that feels like Princess Jasmine. Maybe the blue gem. I also added a water tile underneath the gold vase, and I think it looks so opulent and cool. Definitely something I would imagine she would have in her bedroom. Who's excited for the new update? Let me know in the comments what you're the most excited for. I love how this build turned out, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm obsessed. I think it came out so freaking cool. I love all the seating areas. It makes it feel super huge, like a bedroom suite, because Jasmine is a princess of opulence, right? She's gonna have friends coming over. She's gonna have royalty in her room. She's gonna have, you know, her handmaids and things like that, and it's just very opulent. She's gonna have a lot of seating areas, and I just think this really encompasses that super opulent luxury vibe of a Middle Eastern princess goddess like Jasmine. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Again, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoyed this build. Stay fun, stay young, enjoy yourself, keep gaming. I love you guys.